Hey guys, so this is about to be a pretty fun video. I am sorry, I need to first of all apologize for not doing an EDC update in, the last one I did was in 2018, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 6 years. I haven't done one in 6 years, and I do apologize for that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a no-nonsense EDC true video of what I'm carrying. I'll briefly discuss what I was carrying back in 2018, and then kind of fast forward to what I'm carrying now. So we started off, and it's kind of going to be a blend of what I do every day because I'm a police officer by day, but mainly I want to focus this video on like off-duty civilian carry, like when I'm carrying, what I'm doing when I'm off duty. But it's kind of sucky because what I'm carrying every day, it's swaps. So when I work from 6 a.m. to 4, at work, I'm carrying one thing and then I dump it off and then, switch to another. So it's going to kind of be a blend of on duty versus off duty, and I will let you guys know what I'm carrying and when I'm carrying it. So if I say, hey, I'm carrying this on duty, but when I'm off duty, I carry this, you'll understand as we go on. So no nonsense, so take it just as it is. We'll start keys, phone, wallet. So keys, I know that sucks. This is not a very efficient way of carrying keys, but it is what it is. These are my off-duty keys. I just got them on a bunch of dangly, just key rings. I do like this quick clip. I'm always clipping like carabiners or an extra set of keys. Like I have a rental house now that I've saved up for and we paid for in cash, and I'll clip those to it. If I need to go run a rental house for the day or whatever, I don't want to keep them on me. So there's my off-duty keys. Duty keys, I do this, just a really large key ring. This gets into the door of the department. I'm on the bomb squad, so these are keys to our magazine. Key to my locker, key to the gate, a couple handcuff keys, one for Peerless and Smith & Wesson and one for ASP. I do keep a little cheapo carabiner. Still carrying a USB, but this one I got metal. I was playing, if you watched my last video in 2018, I was carrying this little blue, it was a blue ScanDisk. It would pop out and flip over. Yeah, that broke, so I switched over to this Samsung, and it is like an aluminum, some kind of like aircraft grade aluminum. It's 128 gigs. I'm using this all the time at work. So I'm in criminal investigations. Now I've moved from the road. I've been in criminal investigations for the last 4 years. Started out in burglary and B&E, and now I'm in homicide and violent crimes. So I'm always in jump drive getting video. That's a must. This is a little monkey's fist lanyard. It's got a metal ball bearing in there. One of the guys in the PD on the bomb squad, he made these for us. Actually, no, I was on the street when I got this. So I've carried this on here since 2019. It's held up pretty good. It's just fantastic to slip this under my belt, like the little monkey's fist piece. It goes under my belt, and then I pull it up, and it kind of friction locks it. I don't carry like a clip on the back of my pants, and this is just too big you put in your pockets. And I've tried to figure out how I can like slim this down, but I just can't. It's the bare minimum. I'm required to carry these keys. They go to the PD, my office, and the vault. I gotta have this to get in the freaking door. These are the bare minimum keys to the magazine where we keep our explosives. I mean, I have to have these keys to get in the gate in my locker before I keep my stuff. This is my car key. I mean, this is the bare minimum. It sucks. I gotta find a better way to do it. If I carried like a key bar or key smart, I'd have to have like 4 of them things, or it would be like this freaking wide. you know, of a key bar. It'd be crazy wide. So it is what it is. As soon as I get home, I hang these puppies on the wall, and I'm done. A little key hook at the house. I'm done. So quick, here's keys. All right, let's be done with that. Phone, I'm filming on it right now. It's an iPhone 14 Pro Max. I like it, okay? It's the 250... No, it is a 1 terabyte storage. So, wallet I've been carrying... This is what I carried 2024. It's a Louis Vuitton. Just like a bifold. It was a gift. I didn't pay for it. I don't know if it's a knockoff or not. It feels really high quality, and it's held up because I beat the ever-living shit out of my wallets, and this is held up really nice. The guy who got it for me his family's overseas in oil. They're very wealthy, so I doubt it is a knockoff. Could be, but it's not RFID. It's got all the right markings on it, but it's held up pretty good. I like these style of wallets. I was carrying in 2018. Actually, I see it right here. I've got it. Hold on, I'll show you. I was carrying this bad boy. This is one of those perfect fits. It's got all the crap in it still. I've got my badge in here. I still have the little tool that I've never used. That's why I don't carry it anymore. Little multi-tool. But, yeah, that was really thick. Too thick for me. I gave it up. So, that's wallet. This little guy right here, from this, how it evolved, because I'm trying to make up for all these years I haven't done EDC videos, and I, again, apologize. This wallet from the perfect, I went to a Kindz, Kindz. I may put a link up, or like a little still photo shot of what I was carrying, in the I think it's like the coffee or the bourbon color. It looks very similar to this, except for it is RFID. You get them on Amazon to like $15. They're super cheap. But the leather's high quality RFID. This was, like I said, just a gift, and I wore the other one out, and this was brand new in the box. So I wore it. When I wear it out, I'm going back to Kindz, and I've already started to, like I said, I'm really tough with my wallets. I've already torn the leather here. So anyway, when that wears out, I'm not going to get another one of these. I'm going to go back to the Kindz, Kindz, Amazon. You can look it up. I will say that Louis Vuitton will hold 12 cards. So not counting these are my little, I don't know, Ace Rewards card, my gun range card, the quick scan in to check in. They hold 12. It's got a copy of my degree, graduate college, a little tiny one. It's just got just simple credit cards, debit cards. Of course, I only have one debit card. All these are, that's Krispy Kreme gift card. But anyway, keys, phone, wallet. Good. We got rid of that. Let's go to the fun stuff, right? We got to cover it because this is what I carry. On duty or off duty, my badge. I carry this everywhere I go, no matter what. I put some black electrical tape over because we have our shields have a little circle for our city's emblem, and then it tells my police department. I don't know how they feel about me putting their name out there, that I worked there. So I just put it on the safe side, carry up some electrical tape. So I do have it on one of these perfect fit little leather clips. I've had this same one since the day I started the police department 7 years ago. So it works great. It's got like a little holds on via Velcro. Oh, that's dusty. Haven't opened up in that long. Well, since I got promoted. And then it just kind of closes up and hook and loop. It's held up well. So my badge, I carry that all the time. Every day. Unless I'm sleeping. On duty, off duty, I carry it. Alright, so badge. Next up, we're going to go to flashlights. Alright, guys, so 2018, if you watch the video, you'll see I was carrying this guy. the Olight S2R baton. Actually, I lied. I was carrying the Streamlight Stylus Pro, the long version, and then I bought this SR2 baton around that same time, and kind of tried it out. And I was also moved over to this guy. This is the same one I've carried for all these years. This little sucker has held up like a champ. The Streamlight Micro Stream. It's the USB version. So you just kind of you just kind of pull it loose. It's got a little O-ring right there. And I remember if I remember the video correctly, I was worried, or my initial thought was, I was worried, hey, when this O-ring goes bad, you know, does this micro USB, does it get water in it? Is the light fry? Well, I am here to tell you, it has not worn out yet. I'm going to be embarrassed to say it. I haven't done a single thing to this O-ring. I haven't lubed it. I haven't put any oil on it. I haven't put silicone on it. All I do is when I close it, I just kind of spin it on. But you can see the wear in the patina that I've put on this thing. I even engraved my badge number in there. The button has not worn out. This is a fan freaking, they say the clip is unbreakable, but it is not unbendable. I have had to do, like, pinch this portion here on the clip closed many times to keep it, like, friction tight. I've had to pull this piece off. This clip comes off. It's a reverse clip. I don't put on a hat. That's pretty much, I think I may put it on a hat and then like a headlamp style. You put it on the brim of a hat, you know, maybe twice. But I have worn this sucker out every day. I engraved my badge number on there. People try to steal this. I've worn it slapped down to the bare aluminum, the aircraft grade aluminum. This thing is phenomenal. There's a serial number on it. But it goes, you press it one time, it goes high at 300 lumens, I believe. And if you, like, a half press and then full, it does like a 50 lumens. And then obviously it goes from high to low. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's fantastic. It runs off of a AAA battery, or it comes with a proprietary Streamlight battery that you can recharge up via USB. I've tried other chargeable batteries like the Olympus batteries. They work fine. I don't notice a lumen difference. I don't have like I don't know what you call it, a luminator, or what you can shine it into the little eye. I'll tell you how many lumens it is. I forget what the name of it is. But I don't have one of those. So I just kind of take their word for it. Streamlight Microstream, that hasn't changed. It's the same. SR2 baton, Olight. Let me tell you, I am disappointed in Olight. Said it. I took Nut and Fancy's advice. He swore on this light. It sucks. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. There's no tail cap. My charger that connects, it's like a little, I forgot what it's called, MRC or MCCR or whatever it is. It's a magnet, basically. It clicks to it and it charges it wirelessly. Something has gone wrong in this connection somewhere up in here, and it will not charge anymore. I mean, well, I guess it still will. I charged the battery in another charger. Magnet still works good, but still uses the proprietary 18650 Olight battery cell. But let me show you why I'm mad at it. This thing, like an ounce, like, is so light. It's so convenient. It's so tiny. It's so small. And I'm surprised the rubber hasn't burnt out, like cracked or whatever. I mean, I'm using this thing like 15 times a day. Let me show what happened, guys. Something's wrong with the emitter or the reflector or something, because I'm getting a square light. I don't know what it is. Does it go through the functions okay? Yeah, it does. It's still got the strobe. That works. Still goes to turbo. It's just, square. I don't know if you can see that, but I hate that square. I don't know. It used to be round. One day, I literally turned, and this was recently after I bought it, and I never sent it back to Olight to be worked on or fixed, but I'm not happy with this light. I was pissed. Now, I got a buddy at the police department who literally swears by Olight. This is a cool light. It was. It was for what it is back in the day. It was pretty awesome light, but it failed. It failed in two ways. It failed because of that square. I want a round. It should be round. I don't know what went wrong with it. Maybe I should call Olight and see if what they'll do for me. But they only warranted these things for a few years, like a year at the time. Now they give lifetime warranties. Now I could, if it was, now I bought this now, if they still made it, I don't even know if they make this anymore. I could probably, Olight would take care of me. I think I've waited too long to send it back, so I use this as a memory of stupid me. I tried them out. However, my buddy at the police department swears by Olight, has a ton of them. I'm giving it another shot. I just purchased the Nano. Let's see, what is this? The Warrior Nano, the brand new Warrior Nano. I just bought it on a flash sale literally a couple days ago. It hasn't even come in stock yet. Did I shake that? I did. I shook the freaking stand. Let me try to reset this up here. And you can see the freaking tape where I'm marking where you can see and where you can't see. There we go. All right, so I'm giving Olight another shot because now stuff is lifetime warranted. I did carry this around. It did get some use, but it didn't get used. Like, it's a beater. Once it turned this square, it turned into a beater, and I didn't give a royal. You know what I'm saying. I'm out of craps to give in my crap jar. This was just. I could literally lose this, throw it away. I didn't care. I didn't care what happened to it. The end. I'm giving Olight one more shot because I'm not sponsored by anybody. Everything you see on this table today is I pay with my own money. I'm not in anybody's pocket. I paid for it all, and it hurt when I spent $100 on a flashlight that failed within the first few months of me buying it. I really hope, Ray, that you're right, buddy. And because I just spent another, it was like $80. Because I bought a Warrior. Let's see, I bought a Warrior Nano and I bought something else. Oh, I bought the long range, the Javelot long range for search stuff and on the lake in the summertime when I go to Lake House and get on the water. I want a thrower. And I will say this, my experience with Olight hasn't been all bad because I'm looking at it right now. I won't put it on camera. I have the Olight Odin on my 300 Blackout as a weapon light. It came with a pressure pad. Man, that light has been phenomenal. I mean, it's been great. I love the Odin. It's not the Odin Mini or Junior or whatever the hell that is. It's just the plain Jane Odin. And it has been phenomenal. And then with my friend Ray, he's one of my really, really good friends at the police department. He's also a corporal. He also in CID with me. He's also a big EDC guy, big gear guy, big nut and fancy guy. Everybody knows I'm all about POU. Very like-minded in a lot of things with him. I think he goes a little over the top. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing my reviews in gloves. Sorry, I don't need gloves to do a review. Hey, that's nothing. He is what he is. And I love him to death. I watch all of his videos. I've been a TNPer since his very first video. Literally, the very first video, I stumbled on him because I was trying to find reviews on the PF9 after I already bought one. So anyway, Olight, I'm giving you one more shot. Was not happy with this SR2 baton. So, moving on. Flashlights. So that's basically like keys, wallet. You've seen how I've evolved from 18 to now. Let's go back into flashlights. 2025. I am sticking with the Streamlight Micro Stream. I'm not changing. It is going to go in my pocket every single day, on duty or off duty. The end. However, we are rotating some new characters into the mix. Character number 1. Enter the Nightcore P20IX. So the P20I, I'm going to say the X, maybe a 10. It was pretty pricey. I think it was like $125 off of Amazon. Quite expensive. Heavy. It did not look. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's 4,000 lumens. USB-C recharging. I like that. Waterproof IPX68, I believe. Could be 67. But this mug is huge. It's got the tactical strobe right there. You just put the mode button, and then of course you got the high 4,000 lumens, and you can zoom down with the mode button. So quick mini review for the Nightcore. You put it on, you're automatically on turbo, then you hit the mode button, which is here, and that cycles through your modes for your lumens, right? And it's got a cool little, let me turn this down. Boy, that's hot. Let's turn it down to low. It's got a blue light. When it's steady blue, it's above 50%. When it flashes slow, like when it's flashing like that, it's below 50%. And then it'll flash really fast when it's like below like 20 or 30%. And I think it's pretty much dead after that. So I'm probably right after 50%. I'm right at 50%. It's heavy. It is a heavy light. SAWC, baby. Size and weight constraint. It's a Nuttin term. If you don't know what that term means, go watch Nuttin Fancy or his B channel, Lieutenant Colonel Nuttin Fancy. Go be a Patreon member from him. He is worth every dime. Gonna be working that in 2025. Is this probably gonna be like a duty light on duty? And the holster it comes with is pretty cool. The clip I know looks flimsy. Put it on a belt, man. You'll change your mind. It's actually pretty solid. So rotating this in on duty, will not be carrying this off duty in my pocket. You can just hang that crap up. Enter in character number 2. This one, I may carry this in my pocket. This is the Surefire G2X. And this is not the tactical version or the law enforcement version or the whatever hell versions they got. This is plain Jane on, off. 600 lumens on, 600 lumens off. Half press on, it's momentary, 600 lumens. You let it go. It does not stand up on its own. But I like this light. I'll tell you why. It is small. It is lightweight. I can throw this in my pocket in jeans. I'm going to come, search a car. Boom. On, off. I mean, it is awesome. I can attach like a mount to this, make it a weapon light if I wanted to. But this is going to go in the pocket and on the duty belt. I mean, goodness. Going from the Streamlight Stinger, or the Stinger, the Streamlight Stinger. This is the old version. I had the new version at 18. I still have the new version. I also have the old version. I got the old version. I begged my quartermaster to give me one of these crappy ones. But it's replaced with the LED light in there, so it's an upgraded version. But this, when you hit it, and you hit somebody, it hurts. It's still 800 lumens, but it hurts. I have knocked a bunch of heads with this. You can see the dings. This works great. It works great like a baton, and then of course I have some reflective tape, so that if I lose it, it shines. You can't see it. You're seeing the hot spot of the light, but it lights up. This reflective tape, I cannot remember where I got it. I had it on here for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. It's starting to bleed into the knurling on this old one. But this is going to be my new duty light. I think I'm going to give up the Streamlight. And if I have to knock a head, it'll be with my baton. I've only used batons for glass breakers. That's pretty much, I've never hit anyone with a baton in my entire career. I've broken crap loads of windows, though. But this is going to be my new guy right here, Surefire. New duty light. And I may, I just may use this every day in my pocket. I may rotate this in and out. Now, all these things I'm showing you are going to be on duty and off duty, and I may rotate them out because I do a 4-pocket EDC. When I mean a 4-pocket is in my pants, I have 2 back pockets, 2 front pockets, waistline. That is it. That's all I'm talking about, 4 pockets. So all this stuff that I'm carrying is going to go into 4 pockets or on my person. So this may not go. I mean, it may. I don't know. Great light. Mini review. Awesome. Get one. They're worth every bit of the $70 they cost on Amazon. You can get a bonus to where, and I did. I paid the extra, I forget what it was. It was like $119 or something on Amazon, where it came with an extra couple of CR123s. It came with the 2 that were in the light, and then 2 more in a little battery pouch. And then it came with this really cool, like a holster like this, but it wasn't like a clip-in. It was literally, and it's the one thing I don't like about this light is it's carried tail down, lamp up inside of the in the holster on your belt. It's like a little Kydex plasticky holster, and you kind of grab it and pull it out. Oh, and I'm shaking this thing again. I apologize. You kind of grab it and pull it out. I like carrying my lights head down, tail up, because I grab it, I'm there. I like the Nitecore. I like how they do that. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if they're so similar in size. I wonder if this will fit in there. Holy crap. Okay. Then I'll send you back and buy another one of you. I don't know. I'm going to review the Nitecore. 4,000 lumens is a lot, man. And it does a great job in searching some cars. I've been testing this out for maybe a week, and I haven't made up my mind. I've been testing this one out for a week, too. Bruh, this joker is this is a showstopper. This Surefire G2X. It's my first Surefire that I've ever owned. I've always been a Streamlight guy. I was an Olight guy until that. I don't talk about that anymore. But Surefire, apparently they've got a really good name. They're the top brand. Everybody loves them. All the Navy SEAL guys and high-tech guys got them. I got it. Shit, man, let me tell you. I love it. It's awesome. On-off. Simple on-off. There's no modes. There's no functions. This has all sorts of programming you can get it in. It took me 20 minutes to get this program the way I want it. For high and on-off, instant strobe with the mode button. And then when you put it on, you change the modes. So, anyway, long story short, we'll see. But now that I know this fits in this case, I'll pull these little things off, put on my duty belt. We're going to be rocking and rolling. Anyway, those are flashlights for 2025. Those are the ones I'm going to rock and roll. This is probably going to go back, though, to Amazon. I've already started the return, but I haven't returned it because I can't bring myself to do it. But at the same time, I can't bring myself to spend $125, $130 on a light that is heavy AF. If it wasn't so heavy, I would be like, this is my light. That would be the one I'd carry. 4,000 lumens, awesome. This guy, he's not going anywhere. Regular cast member. All right, so we're done with flashlights, watches. All right, so I was, if you remember, was wearing this guy, the G-Shock. The G-Shock Model 100, I think. You can see I've pulled the back out because the battery died on me. Battery died on me, and it kind of got crooked. The dial on the inside was off from the 12 o'clock, so I just got to tilt it back again. But battery died, and I hadn't put the new one on. I'm pulling this out the safe because I haven't worn this in a while since I left patrol because it's so big. It was so big on my wrist, man. I'm a tiny guy. I'm 5'7", 180. 190 pounds. So I had that one. I swapped over to the gold. I bought this cheap. I bought this from a buddy of mine from literally I think it was $30. I bought this. Battery also died on it. They last forever, but I bought it from him used secondhand. It's in great shape. I still like the watch. It's a little big for me. So I went down to some Casios. Man, this Casio, it's a Casio, and I did it again. Let me fix this. Hold on, guys. My bad. So sorry. That'll work. I did it again. All right. So this Casio, this is a Casio model 753, or excuse me, a W-735 Hotel. So H 3416. That broke on it. The little plastic piece. It's a plastic clip. It broke. That's why I have quit wearing this one. I've got another strap on the way. I found a genuine Casio replacement part. This light is this watch is awesome. The lume you can't see because I've got one of those little circle glow things under my phone, holding it up to give you good lighting. And ignore my oil stains. This is where I clean my guns on. This is like a thick rubber mat that I got from Temu. By the way, this thing is awesome because look how thick it is. I mean, it is awesome. Heavyweight too. So this Casio is phenomenal. And actually, let me tell you how I got this. Quick story. Summer of 2019, we were at the lake. My brother-in-law, Andrew, stepped on this watch and found it at the bottom of Lake Eufaula. I have yet to change the battery in this. It has held up like a champ, and it fits my wrist so well. I've been wearing this. It's like a G-Shock Junior. It's phenomenal little watch. And when this broke on it, when the little clip broke, I bought another one. I think this cost, like, no joke, $20 or $30 for this Casio Super Illuminator, and it does, man. It glows like a mug. I love it. I upgraded, or I didn't upgrade, I should say. I just bought another version of it. It's the same Casio Super Illuminator Whiskey Dash 736 Hotel. No, it's a whiskey. No, it's still the same. It's the same model. 3446. 346. Oh, okay. So it's the same model. 735 Hotel is the same one, but they have different reference numbers. This reference number is 3446, and the black one is 3416. But they're the same. They're the same watch, except for this has a white face with black lettering. This is a black face, white lettering. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, the white face with the black lettering does better in the daytime. But other than that, the watches are pretty much the same, except for this gives me the day and the date and the time. This gives me it's the same. It just, I guess, a little display, whatever suits your fancy. Other than that, they're pretty much the same watch. They're still Super Illuminators. They do a great job. I like this one better for the day. It just, that 2124, it shows up so much better. Yeah, just shows up so much better in the daytime. This is good at night. It is great at night. I've worn this, I don't know, off and on at the Carrier System I bought this watch in 2023? 24 maybe? This watch wore out in 2023, 24. So that's kind of like my, hey, I got to work in the fields, or I'm working at home, like doing like manual labor, fixing projects. This is my beater watches, because it's just got too big for me. So I got the smaller ones. These are my new beaters. Now, my dress watches that I wear at work and pretty much my everydays. So these are in the rotation. This one's in the rotation. And these are what I've been wearing. So I upgraded a little bit. I bought this watch in 2023. This is a Seiko 5. It's an automatic. Pretty cool little watch. It is not as accurate as I would like it to be. And it came with like a metal silver like metal band bracelet, but I bought a butterfly clasp leather band, and it does a good job. I like it on the leather. I like the deep blue. It's been a good watch. It just doesn't keep time like this does. Enter my Grail. This has been my Grail watch for years. I bought this in 2023 in May. Actually, in 2 days from now, this is my Omega Seamaster Aquaterra. I pretty much wear this every day at work. Because, like I said, I'm an investigator, so I'm in an office. I bought this at the Omega Boutique in the Bahamas. Actually, I called the boutique in my state, which is Northern Alabama. And they had this actual reference number model shipped to me. But this is I think it's a 41 millimeter case. And this is kind of like my go-to. This is my everyday watch. It's my dress watch. It's my everything watch. I do have the rubber band that goes to it. I just swapped it over. But it's you put a luxury watch on your hand. Hard to go back, but it's very easy to go back to something like this you don't care about for 20 bucks to get scratched up. So my Omega Seamaster Aquaterra, that is continually going to be the watch of 2025, along with this one. But I'll go ahead and tell you, in about a week, when this new band comes in, it's the exact same band. This is going to replace this guy. I'm not night shift. I'm day shift. I want the white back with the black lettering. And I'll just set right there for some eye candy while we're talking, because this is a sexy watch and I love it. I get compliments on it all the time. It's like $5 grand for one of those. You can get them secondhand used for, you know, anywhere from 2 to 4. Sorry, I'm enjoying some brews, but this will be going back. This is good for day shift, the white backing with the black. If you work a night shift, this one's just fine, because you're gonna be using this anyway. You're gonna be using the super limiter anyway when you're checking time. But for day shift, for daytime, this is gonna replace this one. So these are my 2 watches for 2025. Work watch, everything else watch. All right, where are we on time? 37 minutes. Holy cow. All right, we're going to go really quick. Knife. So you guys all remember this one. If you saw the 2018 version, this was the Spyderco Manix 2 CTS BD1 steel in the luminescent blue. This is a very sharp knife. BD1 steel. It's been phenomenal. It's held up. I've carried it. You can see all the dirt and crap. I probably should clean it. Stuffed in here. I always carry tip up. Great knife. I haven't done a full review on it, but Spyderco has been a good fan to me. It's super lightweight. It's super sharp. I use a work sharp. We'll go into that later in another video. But that was kind of my EDC until I switched up completely in 2024. I was rotating in Spyderco Dragonfly because I'm no longer on the streets. I don't need a big knife. This does everything I need it to do. Spyderco Dragonfly in Nut and Fancy. I call it Nut. I'm sorry. I don't call it Blaze Orange. This is not Blaze Orange. This is Nut and Fancy Orange. I think it's his favorite color. Super sharp, does everything I need it to. It's in VG10 steel. That is my new. That's been in my rotation. I've carried that a lot. And then for court, when I'm in a suit and tie, even lighter, lightweight, this is a case. I cannot tell you. LT1405LSS USA is what it says on it. I don't even know if they make these anymore. But it's lightweight, it's thin. I mean, super thin, like the width of a couple of credit cards. This was my granddad's knife. This was the knife he carried in his pocket every single day. And when it came Christmas time or birthday, he would buy you one of these. I never got old enough before he passed away for him to buy me one. So when he passed away, my grandmother actually gave me the one he carried. Miss you, Pops. Anyway, so the case, that's what I would carry in court. So it's slim. But I have been lately in 2024, been carrying the SOG limited series. This one is the Terminus XR, lightweight. I I think these are G2 scales. I'm not quite sure. I love the pass-through. Super easy to clean out. You can blow some air. Super sharp. I forget what steel this is made from. Cryo D2? No. I don't know. Cryo D2. Maybe that's the steel. I'm not really sure. This has been a phenomenal knife. The only gripe I'll give it is, SOG, man, y'all put some Loctite on your screws. I've lost my, I've got the clip. I kept it, but the screw came loose. It had deep concealment carry, pocket carry. I'm left-handed, so it goes this way for me. And I lost a little screw. It fell out. It got loose and fell out quickly after I got the knife. I saved it, but I've been still carrying my pocket, and it's still doing a great job. It's got a little flipper, and then this locks into place. You pull either side. It's very ambi. I'm a lefty, so it's very ambi fun or friendly. And then of course thumb studs. You can flip right out. It's dirty, but it's very sharp. My hair hasn't quite grown back yet, and that was like January when I was like sharp and testing it. I was like, oops, way sharp. So SOG Terminus XR. That's been the knife of 2024. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not changing up. It's gonna be those three in rotation, on duty and off duty. This will be an on duty knife. This will be an on-duty, off-duty knife. This will be an on-duty knife. So, off-duty and on-duty, I'll carry this one. But, I won't carry a combination of all of these. If I know I have court in the morning, those will go away, and it'll be the case. That'll be my everyday carry for the day. If I don't have court, it's going to be one of these two. Mostly it's been this one. And this is kind of sat in the safe for a little while, but those are in the rotation. Those are still going to be the knives that I carry in 2025. I may flex this back in. May not. I don't know. Still a really good knife. It's so nice and pretty. All right. Enough of knives. Those are the knives. We're at 42 minutes, and God, I got some stuff to cover. I'm trying to keep this under an hour or right at an hour. Nothing, you're going to be disappointed. But multi-tool is still the Gerber dime. It is still, and I'm bumping this again. God gum. Still the Gerber dime. Now, on duty, I carry the Leatherman Wingman, and I like the Wingman. I carry it every day. But that's at work. This is still doing the job. The Gerber dime is still doing the job. Until it hasn't done the job. Let me tell you what I did today. And this is my fault. This is my fault, 100%. I put too much torque on the Gerber dime. It still works, but I'm going to send it back to Gerber and see if they will repair this for me. But I have put this thing through. I've carried this every day. It's great. Open a lot of brews with it. But yeah, I broke it. Working a job that I should have used the Wingman or the Signal for. Sad day. I'll see if Gerber will fix it for me. They may not. We'll find out. If they don't, guess what? I'm just going to buy another one. But they've gone up in price. They used to be like 20 bucks. Now I think they're 30 or 40. Gerber dime, still doing the job. Yeah, and I lost the tweezers. So I may just buy another one. Hey, who knows? Gerber may send me a brand new one with the tweezers in it. I'll want to try the warranty. I'm going to try the warranty on it. We'll see if they cover it. It's my fault. I was wrenching down on something that I shouldn't have been wrenching down on because it was just too big. It needed pliers, but it was just too big for the job. Or these are too small for the job, excuse me, I should say. But Gerber dime, still been in my pocket every day. There's no excuse not to have it. It's flipping awesome, man. Flipping awesome. All right, we're winding down towards the end. Let's get to the best. Let's save the best for last, right? And then honorable mentions. So, I used to carry the PF9. Oh, they quit making the PF9. It's discontinued. I have two of them. I have one that's got 5,500 rounds through it. One that's got roughly 800 rounds through it. I don't want to wear it out. I'm scared of it. I love the gun. My wife got me the gun. It was my first concealed carry. I put it away. And the market's changed. So I went to I swapped back and forth. Enter the Sig Sauer P365. Fantastic handgun. The end. Enough said. Came with these magazines. Came with a... No, I lied. It came with a 10 round and a 12 round. So it came with this round, this magazine here, this 10 round. Came with a flush fit too. I bought more since. But yeah, it came with 12 round flush fit. No, that's for another gun in a minute. Let me show you that in a little while. Yeah, it came with a flush fit 10 round magazine. And then it came with this pinking extension magazine. Magazine's held up pretty good. Gun's been great. I wasn't a fan of the curved trigger, but I shoot it good, right? Basic version. And then I went and I bought a couple of the 12 rounders to get a better grip on it. Good gun. I carried it throughout my system, I bought it in 2020. Here's an old pocket lamp. Let's see here if I can get it. I bought this gun in 2023, and I pretty much carried my Glock 19, my duty gun that was given to me by the police department, every day, and just outside the waistband. Excuse me. And then kind of put my t-shirt over it, and then concealed carried the 365 in 2023, 2024. I also carried the Springfield Hellcat. I carried it in 23 and 24. I like the Hellcat, man. I really do. You don't ever see anybody carrying it. It's got the straight face trigger. Love that on it. Let me tell you what you freaking get when you buy one of these things. Right? I got all of these magazines when I bought this gun. I got a 13 rounder, a second 13 rounder, an 11 rounder, and two 15s. I mean, who gives away 4 magazines with their gun? I cannot say enough good things about the Springfield Hellcat. It's got a phenomenal reset. It's about the same size as the 365. I mean, it truly is, except for it carries... Oh, no, let's not use that. Let's use the empty one. I mean, 15 rounds, 15 plus 1, gives a full grip on it, right? Night sight with the U. I don't mind the U. I don't mind the U. I know you got the X-ray 3-dot night sights on the Sig Sauer P365, but they're almost the same size. I mean, they're almost identical. However, this gun is uncomfortable to shoot. It's a little more snappy, right? My round of choice is the Federal HST 125 grain. And it is snappy and kind of almost painful to shoot. But is it phenomenal in my hand? Yes. It's better in my hand than the 365. And that's with this 12 rounder. Man, you put this 10-rounder in there, I'm at that weird space where I can kind of cram it in, like, you know, but I end up just naturally grabbing the gun under high stress situation, just naturally grabbing it. My pinky sits right on that little lip. I shoot the Hellcat better than I do the 365. Now, that said, when I throw the 12-rounder in there with the extended, it's almost the same. The 365 is a little taller, right? And I almost get it. I get the full grip on it, and it's a much better gun. In my opinion, the trigger's better on the Hellcat. It's just much better. I mean, you hit that solid wall, reset. This feels better in my hand dry firing. It does. I shoot this better than 365. I do. However, 2025, a new guy comes to town. Out goes the 365. I'm so sorry, but you're fixing to be sold. You're going bye-bye. Out with the old, in with the new. Enter the P365X. This gun is the Hellcat killer. God, it's so sad to say. Because I've been carrying this gun for all of I bought it at the end of 2022. So I carried it for the rest of 2022, all of 2023, all of 2024. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. Yawning. Man, that beer's making me sleepy. So, this is the Hellcat killer. This is going away because, again, I said, hey, you know, it's not comfortable to shoot, but does it do everything I need, and is it comfortable? And 16 rounds, 15 plus 1, 16 rounds, and you gave me 4 magazines? I'm not mad at you, Springfield. I'm not mad at you. Love you. I'll probably still carry this gun in 2025, but it'll be slim. It'll be slim because I went to the range today and I bought this, the P365X. It's the same as the 365. It's the same slide, right? So they're the exact same except for the grip module. You're talking a little longer, and it has a flared. This is a straight magazine wall. This is flared. I don't know if you can see it, but it's flared out. And it came with 2 12-round magazines. And I get a full purchase with the basic 12-round magazine. Get the full purchase. And the flat face trigger. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, this thing is banging. I mean, this trigger, the whole thing. This is a Hellcat killer. This is a game changer. I shot at 10 yards, right? 10 yards, 30 feet. I shot 2 magazines, so 30 rounds. I didn't load one in the pipe, so it wasn't 31. I did even 30 rounds. I hit 30 rounds, and I hit 28 of 30 into a 4-inch by 4-inch square. I did. And I wasn't like, pow, squeeze, aim, sight, pow. I mean, I was laying them down pretty good. I wasn't rapid firing, but I was pretty much, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it was pretty much a 1 second trigger pull. I did the same thing with this guy. 30 out of 30, and the groups were like that. I mean, one big hole. And then I haven't upgraded, but they have enough. They have another magazine you can get. Holds 17 rounds. 17 rounds, man. It may extend a little bit more, which I'm putting around that cuff and with the flared magazine well. And here's another thing, the straight trigger. I love a flat trigger. I've just now switched over to flat triggers in 2024, and I'll never go back. And I did it again. Let's adjust this back. I keep kicking the little tripod stand. It's milled for a red dot. I will be purchasing a Holosun pretty soon. I think I'm going to go with the 507K because that's what it says it fits. We're getting close to the. I got 5 minutes, so this is the new gun for 2025. Carried in this choice of holster. It's the MFT United We Stand holster. You can get these Academy. They're inside the waistband, outside the waistband, left or right. I'm a lefty, so ambidextrous. It fits just fine. Look at there. Fits the Hellcat just fine. So that's been kind of my go-to holster. This is my new go-to gun. I shoot it way better. And I shot this rapid fire. And I laid down the first mag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the Hellcat. Then I did the second round. I mean, it's just fast. I could pull a trigger. Shot it better groups than I have with the Hellcat. I shoot it better. It was more comfortable to shoot. And more rounds. Weight is essentially the same. 3 night sight. 3 tritium. All 3 X-ray sights are all nights. And it's cut for the red dot. So that's going to be my go-to from now on. I'm so sorry, Springfield. I feel like I've just abandoned you because you got old. And I know I can get the Pro or whatever and get the slide that's already milled and ready for the red dot. I'm not gonna. Now, I will bag on Sig Sauer here for a minute. So, Hellcat 365X. Stainless steel mag. Look at that. No rust. Here's what I've been carrying. No rust. Looks brand spanking new. Shiny as a baby's butt. No, I mean, South Alabama, man, I'm sweaty. It's humidity's like crazy. It's hot, it's cold. I mean, in the springtime, you can see a mosquito on the hood of your car wearing a scarf, snorting a line of pollen off your hood. I mean, that's how crazy our weather is. Look at that. Look at that. 1 week of carry. Got some surface rust. Sig, if you'd make your magazines like Springfield does, you'd be the man. But yeah, I'm sad at the magazine resting on the Sig. No worries, I can clean it off a little bit of hoppies. So that's gonna be the gun. Honorable mentions, another thing I'm doing. Pen. I'm still carrying a lighter, a little small, teeny tiny Bic, but I just put a little case on it because in my backpack when I'm camping, I just I can't see it's black, so I have that yellow. It's bright. So just carrying a little Bic. They cost $1. Still doing that. Pen. I am rocking the G207. G207 and the Signo Uniball. Those are the 2 pens of choice. Whatever I have for that day. I don't just go, hey, there's just one pen. They both write great. I just grab whichever one was on my nightstand. Some days I'll leave this at work and I'll have this one. And then I'll grab this the next day and I'll grab this one. Now you see some other G2s on the table. G205 and G2.38. So this is kind of like your standard. This is your fine point, the 05. This is like your ultra fine or your super fine. I don't like these. My wife likes them. They're gone. These are my 2 pens. I was using the Fisher Space Pen, but sadly, so sad. The Fisher Space Pen was lost in a spare car. And my car broke down, my patrol car, my issued squad car. It broke. Had something going on with it. I'll put these on there for my candy. And I had a spare, fell in my pocket. Oh man! And the Fisher Space Pen fell in my pocket in the car. I didn't realize the next night. I said, "Hey, I'll get it in the morning." A night shifter had to borrow because his car overheated. Stupid Dodge Chargers. He grabbed my car, totaled it. It went to the crush yard. Space Pen gone. So I never bought another one. I still love the Space Pen, but I've been using these. Signo Uniball, Pilot G2. The other thing I'm still carrying is cash. Same $100 bill. Been carrying it. I still haven't broken it. I haven't needed to break it. But I go through these all the time. I've upped my game from $100 to $150, but my wife needed $5. So I'm down to $145. I carry 100, 2 20s, and 2 5s. Yeah, I don't carry ones. Probably should. $150. That's what I'm up my EDC to. My ammo of choice that I'm carrying is the Federal HST 124 grain. Until today. I went to the range, shot this with the Federal HSTs. There is a round for example, deep hole, deep cavity. We are issued the PD Hornady Critical Duty. This is a Hornady Critical Defense. It is pretty much the same except for it is optimized for shorter barrels, the defense is. This thing, I shot the HSTs out of the Hellcat. Snappy, painful, not comfortable. Shot the HSTs out of the 6-hour P365X. Same results. Snappy, painful, not fun, not accurate. Well, I mean, I'm accurate, but when I shoot 30 of these, I put them into literally a square this big at 10 yards and shooting quickly. I mean, shooting fast. So I'm going to switch over to the Critical Defense. It's a 115 grain. Does this hit harder, and am I going to notice a difference under high stress? Probably not in an emergency situation. Probably these will definitely do more damage. They expand wider, bigger. There is a chance of clogging because that cavity is so deep and so wide. The polymer flex tip that the Hornady Critical Defense has will prevent that. However, I have seen these in ballistics gel fail to expand. I mean, it came out looking just like that. You know, minus your casing. Jacket and all just stayed exactly like it was. Did not expand. I've seen it one time. But hey, all it takes is once. On the flip side, I have seen Federal HST clog and act as ball ammo once. But I've seen it. All it takes is once. So are these rounds perfect? No. But what do I shoot better with? I shoot better with the Hornady Critical Defense, unfortunately, because HSTs, they're my favorite. They're my favorite, but this is my choice for 2025. The Hornady Critical Defense. I shoot well out of it with the 365X. This is my gun of choice for 2025. I'm so sorry. No one carries this. There are bags about it on the internet. Oh, I love the gun. And the rail was not proprietary. You could put whatever you wanted on it. It was so nice. You have the SIG rail, so you're limited. I am going to put a Holosun, probably the 507K, because that's what fits it. I really wanted one that charged up via solar, but the 507K does not. And I am going to put a TLR7 sub on here. And I'm going to order a We the People holster, which is kind of like, this is like MFT, is like We the People knockoff. Still a phenomenal holster, but I'm going to order one that's low cut for the red dot, and I'm going to order it where it's a little wider for the TLR7, and we're going to try it out. We're gonna try it out. 2025. I'll be getting one of these next month. So April. I'll be trying out the red dot. I have a big feeling that I'm going to say, what was I thinking? Why didn't I join the red dot bandwagon sooner? So that's my EDC. Honorable mentions. These kind of stay in my car, but I am carrying the Costas. I wear these every day. They stay in my car, though. These are the Rinconcetos in Atlantic Blue. It's like a translucent blue. Kind of like the Spyderco, but it's translucent, but it's a little darker. And I got a lighter weight one. These are the 580Ps, the plastic lenses. So the glass ones, guess what? These still, I mean, they scratch, but I mean, I've beat the hell out of these things. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, like 5 little micro scratches. Maybe 6. But I beat the hell out of them. Drop them, throw them around, just toss them. Don't give a shit. They just hit the ground. Don't care. Did a great job. They hold up well. So that's honorable mention. Stays in the car. And I still carry it. It's fun. I still carry the old rod. If you saw my review in 2018, I've played with some more, starting with some more fires, but firesteel.com. This is the Armageddon. I think it's the Armageddon, but firesteel.com. I just put it on a, matter of fact, I think this came actually on this paracord. You can actually pull some of it out if you wanted to and use it as fire starter, but I carry this still for fun. This is not needed. This is just in a bag that I just like it. It's just fun for me. So that's my fun toy that I carry around. All right, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I appreciate your time. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for watching the videos. Thanks for supporting the channel. This is the Southern Gun signing off. It's been a long one. Whew. Have a great one. We'll see you on the next video. Late.